Hey guys, how are you? So, the topic of this chat is why are we lying? Why do we lie to ourselves? I'm gonna tell you right now, every time I say I'm going to do something, sometimes it doesn't happen right then and there. Sometimes it happens down the road, but you say to yourself, finally, why am I lying? Why am I lying about what I want to do, what I want to continue doing? We can conquer everything we want and still not be satisfied. I think I've been moving back to Georgia for the past 10 or 15 years. I still haven't gotten there yet. Why am I lying to myself? You have to do. There's so many times, even when I said, I'm going to continue with the YouTube and, I have things to stop me. I'm going to work all day, every day, 100% at work, 20% on YouTube, 20% on the business. It's like an ongoing battle. I know I'm not the only one doing this. Trust me. At 55, we have so many things that we've already done. It's like some of us will go, well, I've been there, done that. I don't want to do nothing else. No, there's plenty of stuff that we want to continue doing. Especially, with the business, with people. You guys know I'm always kind of like outgoing everywhere, and I bring you guys with me sometimes. Sometimes I post this stuff, sometimes I don't. But it's always, why am I lying? I know I'm going. I know I don't want to do. I know what I do want to do, what I don't want to do, XYZ. And it's like a tug of war with yourself when you're trying to do something. Every day, I'll say, well, I'm giving the man, 80%, of my time. When I say the man, I mean the federal government. Uh, and I'm giving my business 20%. People are looking for me. And, sometimes, like Tyler Perry, you got to make a decision. Either you're going to do this or you're going to do that. Same thing with the YouTube. Either you're going to do this or you're going to do that. And it's kind of hard to, kind of circle around all these things that, you need to do. Forget about what you want to do, things that you need to do. If you're going to be successful, you got to give it 100%. You got to get in that truck and go out there and do what you got to do. Those of you, who have subscribed to my channel, oh my God, thank you so much. And that's, one of the goals that we want to do, and again, we stop lying, stop lying. If you're going to come on, you're going to come on. You can't come on whenever you want to come on. You have to continue, and, I'm not going to, say, life is easy. Life is hard for us, me, you, everybody, but if we keep lying to ourselves, it'll never happen. It'll never happen. There are things that we want to do in life that can't happen. There's things that we have to make happen. In this circumstance, when you have a goal, you're either going to make it happen or you're going to lie about it. You're going to make it happen or you're going to lie about it. When I say lie about it, I don't mean you're outright telling lies. I mean you're fabricating something that you want to do. You just haven't done it yet. I don't think anything is wrong with that. That's just like you having dreams and your dreams just have not come true yet, but you get ready to make it happen. Sometimes a lot of people have dreams and those dreams come true. Listen, I can think about something today, and I promise you, in about a month or week or whatever, it happens. I'm so blessed. I don't know what to do. I'm telling you. And to me, when I'm lying about something, I'm fabricating something. I'm going to do something. I'm going to buy this truck. I'm going to XYZ. It doesn't happen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It might happen a month later. If I'm lying about it, it's going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? When I say lying, I don't mean telling, wicked stories. I mean, don't lie about what you want to do. It never happens. That's a lie. You see what I'm saying? So, take your dreams to that next level. Lie about it for a week. Tomorrow's coming true. It's coming true. Sometimes people tell themselves things that hasn't happened yet. You have to. If you don't think of these things and say this is what's going to happen, that's what's going to happen. It's not going to happen. If you don't visualize and see it, it's not going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? When I say I'm going to stop lying, I'm about to make it happen. if one of these days I can get to Georgia, I'm gonna get there. And the crazy thing was, I was the first one that moved to Georgia, and all my friends kind of came behind me. They're all still there. But eventually, I'm going to get there. The YouTube is something that I started many years ago, and I won't even say many years ago. Really, during COVID, that's when the YouTube started. But you guys know I've started my business years ago, almost 13, 14, 16 years ago. I don't even know, long time ago, but I've been doing the billing and coding forever. And the thing about it is, I don't want my channel to be just about the billing and the coding and selling the product and just focusing on that, because you guys know I love to teach, I love to mentor, I love to educate. So there's different things that I'm going to be doing, um, other than just the teaching. If I can get that stability where I can do the teaching at an 80 and then I'll do the regular work at a 20, we're gonna do it. It looked like it's happening. It looked like it's happening. I can't even believe it. It looked like it's happening. Let's just hope it continues, because if I can work for the feds one day a week and then the rest of that is sapphire, yo, forget about it. I'm coming. That's the only reason why I can come at you right now, because I am trying to make it so I can do this portion with the government, this portion with you, because I've got to find some kind of a balance. I've got to find some kind of a balance and more time on the business, more time on the business, because my business is helping you. My business is education. My business is teaching. So, my goal is to try to be there for people who need me, especially some of you that are my students that are kind of stuck and I'm at work and I can't get to you. Y'all got to wait till I get off. So hopefully, we can kind of tweak that a little bit, and my hours kind of stay the same. So as far as doing these skits and the scripts and the chats and the XYZ, I'm still looking at the YouTube so that I can figure out how to get this thing right. I don't know if I got this video right or not. Y'all got to help me, because I done changed cameras so many times, because every time I do it, it just doesn't look right. I have another camera that I'll switch to, and I looked so beautiful, but then everything else just didn't look right. But that's me. You guys know, when we start doing this chat, it's going to be an ongoing thing. Again, thank you for everybody, who subscribed to my channel. Y'all continue to subscribe, because if I can get this thing to 1,000 where I need it to be, I can do this, at 100%. And then I'm able to move around and travel how I want to. And get this information to you. So I don't know. Somebody told me to do a script, and I do the scripts, but it's hard to look at these things. How you do a script when you're doing the chat? You can't even look at it. And it's basically focusing on, how are we going to change our lives? How are we going to make this happen? Some of you are out there 55 and older. I seen somebody with one, how do you do a YouTube at 50? Listen, I don't think about age. I don't think about age. You're going to do something, just do it, I'm going to do the real estate. As soon as I get that done, I'm going to do the real estate. I'm telling you, people be like, Lisa, Lisa be in the cloud. Nah, Lisa be lying. Lisa be lying. But I'm going to stop lying. It is going to happen. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Me, you, and you, we're going to do all this stuff that we're supposed to do. And I'm not going to lie, I have conquered so many things. And, I don't know if it's just me, but when I do stuff, I don't want to do it no more. I'm tired of it. If I set a goal and I hit it, I set another goal. Now we call that something, but I'm not going to get on that subject, because I know it's some of y'all out there that's doing the same thing that I do. When I do that, I don't want to do it anymore. If I say I want this Benz, when I get the Benz, I'm good for a minute. Matter of fact, I did that with my XT5. I wanted no more. It couldn't, I don't know if I'd be thinking of stuff just to not want something. I wanted a bigger truck. And it just, the XT was my dream. That was my dream car. I'm telling you right now, that truck was so pretty, but it couldn't do what I wanted. I couldn't get everything in there I wanted to get in there. And then I wanted the big, massive truck. I'm telling you, I'm never satisfied. I don't know who used to tell me that all the time. I don't know. Somebody used to say I'm never satisfied. I don't know who used to say that, but it's part of lying. It's a part of lying. I'm gonna stop lying. I'm gonna tell you right now. We're gonna conquer. We're gonna do what we got to do. When you guys sign on to this channel, I want you guys to look at my videos and pay attention to the things that I say, because I know I'm not just talking for me. I'm talking for me, you, and you. Okay. So I'm not going to be on here long, but I just definitely want to get this video out here. You guys know I always have an issue looking at this camera. So, I don't told Shorty, I can't look at this camera. Just maybe next year I'll probably be trained to look at the camera, because I see people out there that look at the camera. So I'm telling you, we can do this. We got to stop the lying. Stop the lying, because if you say you're going to do something, you got to do it. If you don't do it, then it becomes lying. You see what I'm saying? I don't want, that type of thing on my shoulder. I always know I conquer stuff, but the one thing I'm going to do, if the last thing I do, is get to Georgia. So again, we talked about, my passion, for helping people, education, that's what I do. I help people, especially those who, don't have anyone else, especially when they turn to me. That's all you can do, is try to help them. If you guys, log on to my Twitter, I try to give input and insight. I love when people come piggyback me when I am on Twitter. When I'm on Twitter, I'm strictly political. Those master's degrees and all that education, you guys see that kicking, because I see some people on Twitter that just sometimes they say things and see things and they're not looking through lights. And I put stuff on it, and I really appreciate, everybody who piggyback, what I be writing. And that's how it's going to be here. I want you guys to know, I ain't, I'm not somebody who just flim flam off the street. I'm not saying anybody else is, but I got the education to do what I want to do. You understand what I'm saying? As far as Sapphire Physician Coding, you guys know that, I was a teacher. I taught that. I made that program. I made the medical assistant program. I made the medical billing program. And soon after, I became the teacher lead, and I became the director of the school. So, my education precedes itself. Like I put on, one of my Facebooks, I saw my own resume and impressed myself. I'm telling you, it's crazy. And so why should I put my 100% for you when I can put my 100% for myself? You got to have that drive to do it. You're not going to be perfect every day. You're not going to make $1,000 in one day as soon as you crash out there. You got to just do what you got to do. You got to stop lying. Stop lying. I'm not playing. If we don't do it, it's not going to get done. It's not going to get done. I told you my first question is, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I'm not talking about you guys in the physician coding. When I walk out the door and go to work, I tell myself, why am I doing? Why am I working for you? You don't care nothing about me, because I'm making money for you, right? Let me tell you something. When you work at a 9 to 5, you watch things, and I'm telling you, I've worked in many jobs. You guys know that. I can give you all jobs from ABC. I worked at a chicken place one time. Nobody knew who I was, and I worked at the hospital after I came from the chicken place. After I came from the chicken place, I told Kevin, where that's all. No, you wasn't. No, you ain't it. Don't have no fear when you got to make money. Don't have no fear when you got to make money. If you got to make money, you go work at McDonald's. You don't want nobody to know. You put your cap on, put them little French fries in, and you understand. But you paying your bills, so don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? I met the guy the other day. Well, I already knew him. He worked at Staples, one of the places he worked, and he does something beyond that. Nobody knows him. They just know he in there doing his thing. Have goals and set them for yourself. Don't worry about what somebody else says. If you don't do them, you will be lying to yourself. You're gonna be lying to yourself. One thing I heard the guy talking about, he was talking about, a niche. You got to find your niche and find your niche. I don't know what the niche is. I like talking. Okay, I like telling stories, and you know how they are on YouTube. Tell a story. Tell a story. Oh my God! You read my book, Medical Billing Q&A. You have my bio in there. Read my book. Okay. because when you go on the chats, I call them chats. When you go on the chats and you start discussing things, you want to talk about things that people want to hear. But I see a lot of things that people want to hear is bad stuff. How bad was your day? How messed up is your car? How are you living on the street? That's a lot of stuff people want to, hear. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But when I look at a lot of YouTubes that got a million this and a million that, I was getting food stamps, or I'm Medicaid, or and he got 1,000 million roofs. Really? So I mean, what do you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? I don't think that people have to talk about inner things like that to achieve 1 million subscribers. Not that nothing is wrong with putting it out there. Nothing is wrong with putting it out there if you're going to help somebody else, not because you just telling it, because it's a story and you're telling it. No, if you took that and if you tell me, okay, you was getting food stamps and you was on the street and you was doing that, and then your next video is you at the social service and you then gave out $1 million worth of food. Not your next video, you in the Ferrari. I don't understand that. All right, so you telling me that because what? Because we all been there, done that. You understand? We all been there, done that. This life. You understand what I'm saying? So when you make it, you faking it or you coming back to the hood. That's why I'm telling you, y'all gotta see my Twitter. I always say the Bronx always come back. Bronx always come back. They rappers, they singers, they always come back to the Bronx. They always represent. Then when you start talking about 50 and these other the Texas, Louisiana, okay, can you go back to 40 projects where that's where we came from? We came from 40 projects. You let me see you go over there and handle some turkeys over there. Okay, he lived in the project, he lived across the street. But he wasn't actually in the projects, but he did live on the south side. But I'm just saying, I love him to death, but I want to see some of these rappers come back to their hometown, you know. But anyway, again, we got to stop lying to ourselves. We got to stop lying to ourselves. Okay. Like I said, my nature is talking to people and just, let's sit around the table. Let's talk, I'm saying, let's get the business together. You guys know I have Black Phoenix Team House. I have that Facebook. I'm still building it up. But, again, we got to stop lying to ourselves. I want you guys to subscribe to my channel. It's not just about medical billing and coding. It's about independency. It's about making a life for yourself. And again, I'll be lying if I don't do what I'm telling you to do. You see what I'm saying? I'll be lying. How am I gonna tell you to do this and to do that, and I'm still stuck? It can't work like that. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm telling you to grind, I got to get out there and grind myself. Y'all should have saw me in the mall yesterday. It don't matter. Take what you got, you get out there. I have like some boxes and stuff that was given to me, for Sapphire to sell for donation. So of course, I'm going out there and sell them. But again, I'm sitting there, doing my thing. I have my posters, letting them know who I am, straight entrepreneur, and trying to do what I got to do. Because we're trying to change the world. I'm telling you right now, my business is a family business. My son and my daughter, my son, he takes care of all the graphics. You see all this stuff back here. My son does all of this for me. My daughter's administration, she takes care of all the emails and stuff. When y'all email me, she's the one who answers, and then she gets back to me. My daughter does all that type of paperwork. She does all of the flyers. She does all that coordination. So this is a family business, and I've got to make it happen. I am the leader of this business. I have to make it happen. So that's why it's either 100% or 100%. You see what I'm saying? So you guys have to do what you need to do. If you don't do it, then you're lying. You know what I'm saying? If I say I'm going to do something, if I say I'm going to move to Georgia in 2010, 2011, it still ain't happened, I'm lying 2010, I'm lying in 2012, I'm lying in 2013 until it happens. You see what I'm saying? So, you can take your time in doing something and when it's right, but it's not going to be right until you stop lying. Listen, y'all heard me. Y'all heard me. I can't even say it right. Y'all heard me. So, make sure you guys check out Sapphire Physician Code. Those of you who are not in school, those of you who want to go to school, Sapphire Physician Coding is it's a medical billing program. I have that program also on a flash drive. I don't want to pull this up, but I'm gonna pull it out. This is the flash drive. Okay. Don't forget, stop lying. Okay. We have to do what we got to do. This is the flash drive that I've been lying about for years, and I finally did it. So I ain't lying no more. Okay, I finally did it. The program is on this drive. I have a drive with just my book on it. Those of you who buy the program, this is going to be mailed to you, and you'll be given a Sapphire email for the Sapphire portals. You'll be in the classroom. It's work at your own pace. You guys know I don't micromanage. I got to get out and continue doing what I got to do, or I'm going to be lying. So, I'm going to stop lying. I'm going to tell you right now. So, again, let's talk about the project for a few minutes. So, y'all know I spent many years on this project. I'm telling you, I spent many years on this project. I finally got this project how I want it. My worst fear is just straight leaving my job and doing it at 100%. I ain't the only one that's scared like that. Y'all scared too. You know what I'm saying? I make money. Y'all know I make money. You know what I'm saying? But my goal is not to make money in the internet. My goal is to help. But in order for me to help, I have to survive. You see what I'm saying? That's why I always ask for donations and, help out and stuff like that. Y'all can send a donation to pay.sapphirecoding.com. The donations help. And, I don't even have no shame in asking for donations no more. I don't. Because why should I be shamed? I'm trying to do a business. So you guys don't be ashamed. Do it. Do it. So again, I spent a lot of years on this business. Y'all can see my videos and see how I have grown. Some of my videos, they look crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But as you can see, I'm growing. I'm growing. So, some of y'all who are my age, 50, 55, whatever, keep it moving. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Because I'll stop lying. I'm not lying no more. I'm doing. Okay. I'm doing. I don't know what that is popping on my screen. I hope y'all can't see it. But I'm doing. We are going to be doing. Okay. When we finish with this online course, we're going to be doing. I don't care if you are certified, if you're not certified, or if you just need to brush up, we're doing. Once I get that bigger setup, you guys will see me standing up and showing you things on the screen. But right now, this is pretty much okay for what we need to do. Because if we don't do it, what we're going to be doing? Lying. We're going to be lying. What do I like to do? Talk to people. Let me hear your thoughts. Let me hear your opposition. Everybody ain't got to be on the same page. I like what Kamala said when she said that. Your voice is different from mine. Your opinion is different from mine. Come sit at the table. We can compromise on something. We can compromise on something. It's not good when everybody has the same. If somebody has an opinion and say, oh, okay, yeah, all right. All right. You can't, how are you going to agree with everything you say? Yeah, okay. Let me agree. So I don't hear her beefing. You know what I'm saying? No, let her beef. Just tell her you no. So, that's what it's about. So before I leave out of here, on my way to the hospital. Yes, I'm on my way to the hospital because that's where the money is. Okay. That's where the money is. All right. Hospital. That's where the money is. All right. Not that clinics ain't, because y'all know on Sundays I'm at the clinics, Saturdays I'm at the clinics, uh, letting them know what's good. So again, stop lying. Am I going to continue lying? No, no. What's Miss Lambert going to do? That's right, Miss Lambert. Do not call me Miss Lisa. What did I tell y'all about calling me Miss Lisa? Miss Lambert. My mother was a king, okay, and I am the second king. Miss Lambert. Okay, that's what everybody call Miss Lambert. They know they better not call my mother. No, my mother get them. I'm telling you, you better not call her nothing else other than Miss Lambert. I'm sorry, I'm just like my mother. You can ask anybody, and sometimes I look in the mirror. Sometimes I'll be saying stuff. I swear it's mom. I'm telling you, she in here somewhere. I'm telling you. A lot of people say that, girl, you just like your mother, just like your mother. And now you see, my mom, she's not here anymore, but she's here in spirit. But everybody say that. They right. They right. I have my mother big giant picture right here. As soon as I walk in, I'll go, hey mom. They don't understand it because you still feel their presence. But okay, so we're gonna move on. I'm gonna close this out. And so you guys know now why I'm going to stop lying. If I say I'm putting a video up, I'm putting a video up. I'm gonna stop lying. That doesn't mean I'm going to put a video right after this. Okay, I'm going to put another video up, but it will not be right after this. Okay, so what are we going to do? Stop lying. We're going to make it happen. But I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Here I go. Some people say things that they're going to do. It just doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It's still lying, but you got to make it happen. Fix it. All right, so I'm out of here. I'm gonna shut this down, and let me tell you, I'm doing this on the Zoom because the clarity was a little bit better. You guys know I usually do it on Team, but I'm doing this on the Zoom. I've got this going. Sometimes I don't even know how to work this. I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying to work this thing, but I got you guys got to subscribe. If I can get 1,000 subscribers, trust me, we are going to be sisterhood, brotherhood every day because I'll set hours. I'll have to set the tone for my channel. I even thought about changing the name. Well, not changing the name, but using the Lisa Lambert channel. I don't know if it makes a difference. If you guys got insight on, is it going to make a difference if I change the channel or not? Because if even if I was in the classroom with my students, we talk about everything, not just billing and coding. Some of you who are my students, you guys know me. When we were in the classroom, we talk about everything: moms, dads, you know, jobs, education, other education, furthering your education. We talk about alcoholism. We talk about HSD. We talk about everything in my classroom. My classroom is not holds bars to just teaching. You guys know when I was in the classroom, steadfast. Now we did everything. You guys know I did. We used to do like the food drives. We used to barbecue in the room. Y'all know that. No, y'all know that. That's why when I open up that school, y'all gonna be the first to know. This is an outside school. It's a lot of accreditations I have to do that. See, opening this school online like I did, I don't have to go through so many different accreditations. And see, that's something you guys should know too. Those of you who get ready to do your business, that's what we talk about. Sapphire talks about everything. Let's do this. What's your question? What are we going to do? What we don't know, we're going to search engine and find out. I never act like I know everything. Never. Education is education. You know what I'm saying? We know what we know, but when we need to know more, we find out. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. You guys know that. So, okay, I'm going to get out of here. I got to edit this thing. And I'm going to post it right on there. Subscribe to my channel. I know y'all have not seen me, but we got to keep it moving. I've got to get 1,000 subscribers so I can start accumulating, and I've got to get donations. I can't live. I can't do this program without my 9 to 5, because without the 9 to 5, that's how you survive. So if I don't have the 9 to 5, then this has to be my 9 to 5. Y'all got to help me out. Y'all got to help me out. All right. So check out that website, www.sapphirecoding.com, and go ahead and make that donation at pay.sapphirecoding.com. This is Miss Lambert. You guys know me. I'm signing off. Don't call me Miss Lisa.